The 16th of December. A calm, kinda day. The three were making wreaths to put on all the doors around the house. Kashi, darling, why is it red? Akashi looks up at Konoha and smiled. Scarily. Because it's my wreath and I can do what I want. Konoha nodded and went back to making his own wreath. Note to self. Don't ask Akashi questions during December. Noted. Akashi kept humming Christmas songs and swaying slightly. And that is another one done. How many have you two made? I've made 2 so far, but I've been adding pine cones. Right. Kono? Don't get mad. You've made 1, haven't you? Yes. Fuck me. Right. So that's 3 between you two. I've made another 3. So that's 6. Akino, if you make another 1, that should be all the doors. Doing this makes me realize how many doors we have. Like, who needs 6 doors? Exactly. No one. Shut up. Be grateful you have the privilege. Oh, believe me, I'm thankful. But why do we even have so many doors, man? Bo had a point. Akashi stared at the two. You are driving me nuts. Go to the kitchen and I'll hand these up. He stands up and grabs all 6 wreaths. Complaining about doors. What kinda lockdown shit is that? My days. He goes from door to door hanging them all up. Konoha's on their shared bedroom door. One of Bakuto's pinecone wreaths on the front door. Another one on the back door. One of his red ones on the bathroom door. Another on the kitchen. And the last one on their spare room. Oh my goodness. Emergency. Bakuto and Konoha rush to Akashi in a panic. What happened? Did someone break in? I have a shoe. No. We need to make another wreath. No. Konoha turned around and began to walk to the kitchen again. Hold it, Buster. He grabs Konoha by the collar and pulls him back. Choke me next time, why don't you? Don't tempt me. Oh, a sexy time for me. Don't tease me with a good time. Stop talking. Anyway. We just need 1 wreath, yes? Yeah. So why not do it yourself? Because I like doing things together. And I think if we make this one the biggest, it can be so much more welcoming. Who even comes round ours at Christmas? Your sister is this year. Which one? Middle. Ah, okay. Now forget what I said about your sister coming over. You aren't meant to know. It's a surprise. You're like a toddler when it comes to surprises. I can't help myself. Right, stop. Wreath making. I have an idea. I'm listening. You do the main part, like red and green. And then the odd parts of silver that you like. Because you are good at that. Coco can do the smaller details like pine cones, berries, tinsel, and more. And I can make it fluffier and make sure that there are smaller accessories. Such as small baubles dotted around. Hints of the G word. Ground? No. Glitter? Unfortunately. Poor you. Putting yourself in charge of the glitter. As much as I hate it, I love the feeling of it in the bag. It's so satisfying. Bakuto and Akashi share a knowing look. They smirk and look back at Konoha. That was very anonymous. Weirdos. Anyways. You get what I am saying, don't you? Of course we do. You want me to do the hard part. Kono to do the fiddly part. And you can have the easy and messy part. Trust us. We know what we are doing. Well. Akashi violently elbowed Bakuto in the side and smiled. Yep, I definitely know what I am doing. Convinced. At least one of us is. Learn to shut your mouth, Coco. Bo and Aki, you can start making dinner while I sort out the way the colors are going to be set out. Once I am done, I'll call you in, Okay. You got it, boss. The three went their own way and began their tasks. Akashi got the pipe cleaners and began to fluff them out a lot. He wrapped them around the helix spirals and made sure to hide all the white space. He added the silver pipe cleaners around the highlights of red, making sure that it didn't overrule any of it. Red, green and silver. Probably not the best colors to mix, but oh well. It's once a year, what more do you want? And done. Coco. You can add the other things now. Akashi stood up and ran towards the kitchen. He opened the door and stood in the doorway. Oh. Akashi smirked and folded his arms. I like this. Huh? Man. Every damn time. It's not like he's never seen it before. Stop talking, man. Okay then. No. Keep going. I have all day. No you don't. He walked towards Akashi. Shift your bum. He grabbed his partner's cheeks and kissed his nose. Akashi blushed and moved. You owe me a makeout sesh. I know. Only fair that you have one scene as Nori got one. Akashi and Konoha blushed. We have about half an hour. Did you start the food making process? Obviously. I'll take that as a no. Was the moment too heated? How could you? We are all more or less dick owners here. No shame no gain. Now shift. I give you attention in a second. Konoha blushed and moved out of Akashi's way. With Bakuto. He was cutting pine cones in half and sticking them onto the wreath. Making sure not to ruin what Akashi already did. Making sure that the cuts were even. Bakuto cut another 2 pine cones in half. He smelled them. Cinnamon. Fuck, this house is gonna smell good. He smiled brightly and placed everything down in an orderly manner. He then got the polystyrene cherries and sewed them into wreath. Any kind of space that was left was perfect for Konoha to add his nonsense. I swear if he ruins this. Kono, it's your turn. Now it was Bakuto's turn to cook with Akashi. Not prepared for a very heated sight. Oh. Akashi, I see why you didn't want me and him to stop. That's hot. And I'm done. You ruined the mood. Don't make it sound weird. Says the one. And I'll go make sure everything is in order with the wreath. Have a good cooking session. Oh yay. Cooking. The sarcasm isn't needed. It very much is. And you are killing me. Sad times in it, mate. Since when did you say such British shit? Since now apparently. Okay. With Konoha. Fucking glitter. Whoever invented glitter needs to die. Painfully. In a cave in the middle of nowhere and get eaten by a bear. Why is glitter a fucking thing? Calm down, you angry homosexual. Konoha rolled his eyes and held the tub of glitter in front of him. Like it was carrying some form of disease. He sat on the floor with the wreath and smiled. I have the perfect plan. He grabbed some red and silver ribbon and tied it in a bow. He made sure it was even before adding it to the bottom of the wreath. So festive. KJ is gonna love it. He grabs the hot glue gun and puts a small dot of glue on the back of the bow. Making sure not to press too hard on the bottom of the wreath, he adds it to the bottom. He then opens the glitter. With a lot of struggle. And what the fuck? He is very much covered in silver and gold glitter. To say that he had glitter everywhere was an understatement. It was in his hair, his nose, his mouth, his butt, his shoes, his shirt, his socks, his fingers, his eyes. Everywhere you thought glitter couldn't go, it was there. Trust me to get glitter all over me. Fucking hate glitter.